This video is coming out on a hectic week for all of America. This past Tuesday, as we're recording, is the midterm elections. Now, we don't know exactly at the time of this recording. We don't know the exact results of what's going to happen. So we here at the Haymakers are just here to provide, a little bit of escapism from what's going on. We're not gonna if you approved of what happened in the midterm, if you're worried about what's happening after, if you're kind of in the middle, you don't care which way, or you're pissed to what's going on in the world. None of that's happening here. This is a safe space. This is a safe area to talk about other chaos that's happening in America, and that is the National Football League and Week 9. Greetings, everybody, on The Voice of Reason, and joining me, as always, is Nikki V.
Living up to your name as always, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Insane-ass week.
Insane! Holy shit! Your Jets beat the Bills!
I know! Here's the funny thing. I did say during the predictions that the plus 12 the point differential was way too high. I did say that it was going. It should be within at least a touchdown. I didn't think it was going to go the opposite way.
It was within a touchdown. Oh man.
God damn. Yeah, but anyway, looking at this week as far as how we did in predictions, I kicked all y'all's ass.
That's fair.
Yep. Mainly because I was the only one to pick the Jaguars over the Raiders.
You madman. You absolute madman. I had a decent week. I went 7-6, and I thought, oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I went 10-3.
Yeah, the only thing I had going for me is the Dolphins beating the Bears, and even then.
Yeah. That was some good football. This week had some really good football.
Yeah. The Bears got an offense.
Yeah, I know. Heck,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, overall, this was a good week this was a good football week. The Chargers and Falcons game was interesting. Panthers Bengals was interesting, but for a completely different reason. Seahawks
Lions Packers was interesting for other reasons.
Yeah. Heck, even the Eagles Texans game. Texans actually didn't look awful.
And they're helping their tank. Everybody wins.
Yeah. Yeah, But anyway, last week we had our own outside NFL winner and loser for the week. So I'll start off with mine. Still football related, but I'm shocked that this happened. I only found out about this after watching a video by, I think it's Max Mitchell. He does southern stuff, like representing the southern states and whatnot. LSU beat Alabama.
Oh, the balls. I was not looking forward to LSU coming into the season because I don't like Brian Kelly, even a little bit. But, to go for 2 on, in overtime like that, just love it. Jaden Daniels is going to be fucking great.
Oh my god, yeah. That was an amazing game. Go to LSU. Alabama's now outlying on the top 10. LSU is a playoff contender.
We're eating good down here.
I did not expect that at all. I've been pretty much following. Again, I've been following the Big Ten because Ohio. But yeah, it's pretty much going to come down to depending on who's going to win the division. It's going to be either or the league, I should say. It's going to come down to Ohio State and Michigan. Both are playing really good football. I'm a little bit nervous for Ohio State because they only show up in the second half. But it's the second half is where it matters. But
yeah, and also Michigan shrivels up and dies against Ohio State, so you're good.
Yeah, and they're coming here after Thanksgiving, and I am excited.
But
anyway, you're outside NFL winner.
It's the Brooklyn Nets. Because, like, you wouldn't think that they'd be the winners after all the shit they've gone through. But, like, first off, they ended up getting rid of Steve Nash, which is honestly good for Steve Nash. Because, like, there seemed to be no way that they could fix this whole situation with Kyrie Irving and, like, how he said or promoted some anti-Semitic shit.
Yeah, he pulled a
He pulled a, I think I'm ready to retire. Let's set my career on fire. And he ended up getting bopped for at least 5 games until he completes a whole bunch of things to atone for that, which it doesn't feel like he's going to do. No. So he might be gone. And craziest of all, now they're winning. They got rid of Kyrie. Like, new coach Jacques Vaughn is in, and they're winning now. So I think we've all learned a valuable lesson. If you're anti-Semitic, you're shit at everything, including basketball.
Yep. Anti-Semitism does not. I was gonna say does not discriminate, but that's the whole point of it. But anti-Semitism doesn't see. You get the idea. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're white or black. If you're anti-Semitic, you're the bad guy.
Yeah. Now, if only it would hit Deshaun Jackson like that.
But anyway,
someday.
Yeah. Anyway, NFL winner losers. You go first.
NFL loser. Wait, am I going winner or loser?
That's you.
Okay. Well, I will say that my winner is the New York Jets.
Woo!
Like, bravo. Like, granted, well, okay, so they made the Bills look like crap. They made Josh Allen look like he did almost as a rookie. Like, he got pressured a whole bunch. He made some bad throws.
Yeah.
The defense just came alive.
Yeah. And I was worried because I thought Braden Mann when he kicked off, I thought he attempted an onside kick. No, he slipped.
I mean, there you go. That works.
I was like, oh god, this is how it's gonna end. And then Josh Allen throws a red zone pick to Jordan Whitehead. And then I was like, oh, okay, okay, we're still in this. They could still win. But yeah, the Jets did really good. Zach Wilson, thank you. Zach Wilson, I say this. I mentioned this on. I put a comment on Jets Media. Richie at Jets Media. I made a comment on his YouTube on his like day after Jets win. I mentioned this, and I think it rings true. Zach Wilson does not make the same mistake twice. Like, after, like, the worst games of his season, he learns from it. Like, and ironically, both games were after losses to the Patriots. So first game against the Patriots, those 4 picks. Never threw 4 picks ever again in one game. This game threw 3 picks, although technically it was only 2 because the refs missed the 1. Here was doing proper checkdowns. He wasn't recklessly throwing. He was able to use his legs to get the first down, which I was happy for. Yeah, Zach Wilson's going to be okay. He's going to be perfectly fine.
Yeah. So that's my. Do you want to do your winner?
Yeah. My winner for the week. It's the person who got me all of the fantasy points, Joe Mixon.
Oh, man. Joe Mixon returns.
Oh, my God. Cincinnati found him.
Hey, there he is. He's in the end zone again.
1 rushing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, receiving touchdown.
Jesus.
I'm half attempted to do 5 times.
Well, I think it just did.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, Joe Mixon lit up, and he was the offense for the Bengals win.
Yeah.
That was just insane. My loser for the week, and I hope I'm not taking yours. Irsay.
Oh, you're not actually taking mine.
Oh,
so
good.
You're good there.
Okay.
Yeah. I have another one that is going to be very obvious, but yes, Jim Irsay. I think he's gone mad with power after like basically taking down Dan Snyder. Like
Yeah.
he's just like, I can do anything.
Yeah. Okay, taking down Dan Snyder. That's okay. Sabotaging your own team, maybe not the best decision.
No. Like Frank Reich was good. Like he wasn't getting a lot out of Matt Ryan, but I don't think anybody was getting a lot out of Matt Ryan.
No, and even so, like each time it's not honestly it's not each time that Irsay and who's the GM for the Colts?
Ballard?
Ballard tried to make a decision. They made the wrong decision. So firing Brady as OC, even though he wasn't the one that was doing the play calling. And then they fired, and then over the weekend they fired Frank Reich for the embarrassing loss to the Patriots. Now obviously the interim. Normally, you think the interim coach would be, the defensive coordinator or special teams in some cases. No, they went with Jeff Saturday, who hasn't coached a single NFL game in his life.
Nah, he's been at the ESPN desk for the last decade and also coaching a high school football team. So he's LeBron Jamesing that shit, going straight to the pros.
Yeah, but normally you'd have a little bit more, I don't know, college experience maybe? I don't know, but yeah, Irsay's making the wrong decisions for his own team.
Yeah. It's not great.
Yeah, but who's your loser for the week?
Oh, it's the Packers. They lost to the Lions. They had 9 points against the worst defense of all time. Like, it's the Packers, and they look like shit. Like, it's funny. I was thinking I should probably give it to the Raiders because they got bopped by the Jaguars, but like, nah, it's the Packers.
Yeah, I think when Detroit scored 8 points on their first touchdown, the game was over.
The tone was set. Oh my God. Like, Packers fans are in crisis mode, and I am here for it. I literally haven't seen this happen in my lifetime.
I mean, the closest we saw was when the last 2 years of McCarthy, in 17 and 18. But
yeah, but those were the years that where Rodgers got hurt, I think, and they had to play a lot of it wasn't Matt Flynn.
No, it was Matt Flynn, I think.
No, Matt Flynn was earlier than that because he went to Seattle. He ended up going to Seattle the same year that they drafted Russell Wilson.
Right.
So it was that was way earlier. Hundley? Brett Hundley?
Maybe.
That sounds right.
All right. But
yeah, so we got a lot of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be too late to tank too. Because they because they really don't have the cap space after paying Rodgers all the money. Everyone else is on the rookie. Everyone else is on rookie contracts. They really need to find some way to make cap space, and I don't know where they're going to make those moves because the trade deadline is already passed. So they have to.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to make those decisions in the off season, like starting in January when they're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I would have figured that they would have been like trying to send all the money in the world to Odell Beckham or something, but that doesn't seem like it's a thing. And right now, they, according to Tankathon, they're sitting at the 10th overall pick right now, and they're not passing people like, Texans, Panthers, Raiders, Steelers, Lions, those ones. So
right,
they've got a ways to go.
Right. All right. In any case, so that was our winners and losers. Now we are moving on to week 10. And this week, two teams from the same division have the same bye. So Ravens and Bengals, and the Patriots and Jets. So look forward to week 11 because the Patriots and Jets will meet each other after their bye. So that's going to be a fun game.
Ooh, freshly rested and ready to whoop some ass.
Mm-hmm. All right. But anyway, let's kick things off with a week 8 rematch, I think. Yeah, week 8 week 8 rematch, Falcons Panthers.
Yeah, in week 8, Falcons won in overtime, 37-34.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that one game where they just kept on missing field goal. Oh, that was the Eddie Pinheiro collapse game.
Right. Yep.
I remember when we had Eddie Pinheiro. It was bad times.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Panthers got their asses handed to them by the Bengals. Falcons were playing choke ball with the Chargers and ended up losing.
Mm-hmm.
Or winning, I guess, in this case. But still, Falcons still are the better team. Cordell Patterson's back. They honestly have the better offense. They should win this game. I have the Falcons winning.
Yeah, so do I. I think the Falcons are I can't trust Carolina at this point anymore. They'll have their quarterback show up for one game and be like, oh, okay, well, maybe we can ride with them for a little while. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
PJ Walker played like dog water. Baker Mayfield had to come in. He wasn't all that good either.
And now Sam Darnold's coming back from injury.
When your hopes and dreams rest on Sam Darnold, panic.
Yep.
Panic.
Yep, and the coin is officially panicking. They have selected the Panthers.
Panic.
All right. Next game. It's going to be a Europe game in Munich, Germany.
Interesting.
Yep. I'll make sure to text ANY see if he gets this upcoming game. Seahawks taking on the Buccaneers. Seahawks dominant football against the Cardinals. Buccaneers. Tom Brady actually showed up. Tom Brady showed his old self in the last minute of the game.
Yeah, he ended up scoring his 69th career fourth quarter comeback. Say it with me, kids. Nice. Yes. So.
Yeah.
So. He hit.
Yeah. Buccaneers offense is still depleted. I'm trying to look at this, just double checking these stats for this game. I believe how'd Fournette do? Yeah, the running game is still crap. For the Bucs, a receiving game a little bit more widespread. There's no real go-to target for the Bucs.
They got the touchdown last year or in that last game to Cade Otton.
Mm-hmm.
Who I think is a rookie. So
he was
he's trying to get his tight ends back into it.
Yeah, he was the leading receiver for the Bucs.
Mm-hmm.
This game,
Tampa's favored. Tampa is favored.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
By how much?
2.5.
All right. Well, I'll take the underdog this one. I'm actually going to go with the Seahawks over the Bucs in this one.
I can tell you right now, Seahawks hate the underdog in this one. Vegas might say they are, but no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And the coin, let's see how he flips. It is landing on the Bucs.
The coin's being a contrarian this week.
So he is. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next game. Both these teams won in. By the way, you're taking the Seahawks or the Buccaneers?
Oh yeah, taking the Seahawks. The Bucs, they're kind of coming along, but before Brady's last touchdown drive, he still didn't look very good. So
All right.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks. I think that they can clamp down on them.
All right. All right. Next game, 1 o'clock back in the U.S. of A. Both these teams won in their.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. My
Oh
Bears
no.
did not win.
All right. Right. Forgot. It was a moral victory.
They look damn good. They look damn good.
Yes. Lions Bears.
Oh man, Justin Fields, new all-time record holder for most rushing yards by a quarterback in a regular season game.
Yeah, beating Michael.
You have to make that.
Might be Michael Vick's record.
Yeah, you have to make that distinction because Kaepernick had more in a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 15 carries, 178 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Nice.
Like I told my dad, like we just are giving up on ever having a 4,000-yard passer, and we're just gonna have one throw for 2,500 and rush for 1,500.
Hey,
That there's called math.
If it works, it works.
I mean, and if we keep losing and keep bottoming out and getting a good draft pick and maybe picking up Jackson Smith and Jigba, please, pretty please,
We'll see.
that would be lovely.
We'll see. I mean, you are facing the Lions, so.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt our draft shot, but please. Yeah. Lions defense actually came through. Like, yeah, Aaron Rodgers kind of played like dog shit, but still.
Yeah, was it more of the Lions defense actually showed up, or are the Packers that bad?
Packers might be that bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'm taking the Bears because I think they pretty much have that offense figured out.
Yeah, they know what to do now. They know, like, don't rely too hard on Justin Fields' arm. Just like have him run, have him carve up defenses. He might go for 200 against the Lions.
All right.
So yeah, I'll take the Bears.
All right.
Haven't done that in a while.
Yep. Yeah. Coin's picking the Lions though, so it might be. This might be an offensive game. Not much defense.
Mm-hmm. Contrarian. Let me see here. The Bears are 3-point favorites, but the over/under is 48.5, and I feel like that's one you could go over on.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Browns taking on the Dolphins.
Oh boy. Dolphins are so on fire right now.
Oh yeah, the Jeff Wilson pickup, excellent compliment to both Tyreek and
Waddle.
Tyreek and Waddle. Yeah, that is. That offense is ready to contend against like the best defenses. I'll put a heavy emphasis with a healthy Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes, because whenever Tua is not there, even with what many consider to be a league average like back or like a good backup quarterback in Bridgewater, like. He's considered to be, a fringe starter / good quarterback. No, like he tried taking over this offense and they kind of fall apart. Tua's in there. Hill is on pace to set the all-time record for receiving yards in a season.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty comfortably.
Yeah. This should be an easy. Yeah, this should be an easy one. Dolphins have the better offense. Browns, the only thing they have really going for them is Nick Chubb, but maybe the defense will show up. I mean, the current just looking at the current betting odds. Yeah, Dolphins are 3.5-point favorites.
That feels too low.
Well,
hang on.
Maybe not by a lot.
What are their last few games? Like I would say probably 6, maybe, but they beat. Okay, so they beat the Dolphins, or they beat the Lions by 4, the Steelers by 6, lost to the Vikings, but that was back when they didn't have Tua. Okay, so they win fairly close games.
The only real big one was against the Jets, where they absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, but that was without Tua.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, on Cleveland side, again, they're not really hot and cold, but when the defense shows up, they're dangerous.
Right. But they have to rely on that. And when you're going up against an offense as dynamic as the Dolphins, like that's going to be hard to do.
Right. God damn, Coin is playing contrarian. They're picking the Browns.
Oh man.
All right, moving on.
Coin knows something.
Yeah, moving on. Broncos taking on the Titans.
All right. So, have the Broncos gotten any better since the last time we saw them?
They were on a bye.
Oh right, yeah.
And they just came off the high knee game, I believe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like freaking Russell Wilson doing high knee. Like Russell Wilson never stops being Russell Wilson, does he?
No, not really. But actually, they did get a little bit better. They did add some depth in the linebacker position with Jacob Martin, if you recall.
Yeah, but they also got rid of Bradley Chubb.
Right.
That's a downgrade.
Meanwhile, the Titans should have beat the Chiefs, but Patrick Mahomes is a comeback machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Malik Willis really isn't going to be doing it for the Broncos. For the Titans. It's really way too early for them.
Yeah, Malik Willis is still very much a project, but Tannehill's probably coming back in this game because he was a game-time decision for the last game.
Okay.
So I think he's going to be ready. I think Tannehill's going to be ready for the Broncos, and if Tannehill's there, I think I'm going to take the Titans.
I'm predicting the upset. I'm actually going to go Broncos over Titans.
Interesting.
I actually like, despite the record, the Broncos defense is still really good.
Oh yeah, the Broncos have a terrific defense. They've had a great defense for the last few years. It's just that they keep fielding these offenses that are just atrocious and can't get anything going.
All right. Anyway, the Coin's going to agree with you. They're taking the Titans.
All right.
All right. Next game at the 1:00. Vikings taking on the Bills.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, Vikings just squeaked out a win against the Commanders. Which, by the way, honorable best play of the week. Heineke throwing into triple coverage to Curtis Samuel and getting the touchdown.
That's what you call not fearing for your job. Nothing to lose.
Yep.
So Buffalo might not have Josh Allen for this game.
Yeah. Was it a UCL injury?
Yeah, UCL.
Yeah, because I saw the play that Bryce Huff got the strip sack for. That elbow should not have bent that way.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that's just like, ouch! Don't show me that again. I might vom. So if that's the case and Josh Allen doesn't play, then we might be getting Case Keenum and Stephon Diggs versus Minnesota.
Oh my god. Oh man.
How's that for storylines?
Dang, I like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Allen was able to throw that 60-plus yard pass to Gabe Davis, only to be stopped by DeSauce. So far, looking at notes here, Allen's limited, but there is hope that he might play. But
yeah,
but still, Keenum's a good. I still think Keenum's a good backup. I still like the Bills at home over the Vikings.
Yeah, I do too if Allen's playing. But the Vikings, I don't know, they win dirty. Or not dirty in terms of cheating or whatever, but they don't win in exciting fashion. It always comes down to like the very end against teams that they really should be better than.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going upset.
Oh, you're picking the Vikings.
I'm gonna do it, and maybe that's just me hedging my bets.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they win, then I get the point. If they lose, then haha, the Vikings lost. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna take the Vikings in a bit of an upset.
All right. Next game.
Also, it's Buffalo minus 5.5. I think I take that Minnesota plus 5.5 there.
All right. Next, this is probably going to be my lock of the week. See if I got this right. Come on, go back. There we go. Texans taking on the Giants.
Oh, boy.
Texans held their own against Philadelphia. Giants coming back from a bye. Down, I think, their safety because of an ATV accident.
Yeah, Xavier McKinney.
Mm-hmm. But I think Evan Neal might be healed up come this week. And Kenny Galladay is going to be is ready to go against the Texans. So maybe he'll be back on the field alongside Wan'Dale Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, Daniel Jones needs the wide receiver help.
Sterling Shepard's still on IR, so.
And Bellinger's probably going to be out for the season because, the eye socket thing. So, the Giants are going to have to rely on more than just Wan'Dale Robinson and Saquon. So having Kenny Galladay in there is going to help out a lot.
Yeah, and Richie James is still he suffered a concussion against the Seahawks 2 weeks ago. But he might be ready to go at this point.
All right. Sounds good.
So, yeah, I'm taking the Giants as well. The last time we saw them, they got bopped by Seattle, and they've had 2 weeks to prepare now for the Texans, which is arguably 13 days more time than you really need to prepare to face the Texans. So, yeah, Giants.
All right. Look at the coin be contrarian again.
They're taking the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
They're weird. Coin's being weird.
Man, the coin this week is either gonna go 1-13 or 12-2.
We'll see.
No in between.
All right. Next game. Surprised this is actually a 1:00 game. Jaguars taking on the Chiefs.
Are you sure that the last game was your lock of the week? Because, Jaguars did win the last game, so.
Yeah, they did. Again, well, to be fair, it was against the Raiders.
But
you never know. The current spread is 9.5, which I think they might be able to close. Given that ETN's doing well. I think the receiving core is actually underrated.
Christian Kirk is actually kind of coming alive.
Yeah, it's not elite off the top of my like the Bengals. But it's up there. I think it gets overlooked a lot. Because
Trevor Lawrence is actually developing. He already has almost as many touchdowns this season as he did all of last year.
Yep. And
a third of the picks. So he's coming along pretty well.
Yep. Meanwhile, Chiefs are the Chiefs. That's pretty much nothing's changed.
Yeah. They did. Pat Mahomes, even without Tyreek Hill, is also on pace to break the passing yards record. So,
all right. So I'll say this:
some things never change.
All right. So I'll say this: I'll take the Chiefs over the Jaguars, but if I were betting, I would take the Jags to cover the spread.
Yeah, me too. I feel the same way. Chiefs win, but it's closer than people expect.
Yep. And oh god, coin's picking the Jaguars.
1-13 or 12-2.
All right. Okay. Final 1:00 game. Saints Steelers.
Here come the tanks.
I don't know what the Saints team is. I really
Bad. I'll tell you that for free.
I mean, they shut out the Raiders 24-0, and then the next week.
The Raiders are worse.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I will say Andy Dalton has no business being a starting quarterback in the year of our Lord 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Jameis Winston is anywhere near ready to come back, but like, I don't even know if they are going to bring him back at this point. Like, why bother at this point? Well, actually, they can't even tank because they don't have their first round pick.
Nope.
Philly does.
Mm-hmm.
Philly's undefeated and are going to have a top 5 pick. This league's busted.
Yes, it is. Well, that's what happens when you make all the right moves.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Steelers are coming off of bye. I forgot how they did in Week 8. They got bodied, right?
They got bodied by the
Eagles. Oh yeah, they got bodied by the Eagles.
It was bad.
I don't have much hope for the Steelers in this one. Although Saints are only 2.5-point favorites in this one.
Yeah, this game is gonna suck. Like this is one of those games where I'd be shocked if either team gets over 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody technically has to win this game. I guess I'll take the Steelers. I guess I don't feel great about either of these teams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I like their defense more.
Sure.
But the coin is going with you and taking the Steelers.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so now I have to hope for 12-2.
All right. Next game. Start of the 4:00 games. Tank Bowl. Colts Raiders.
This might actually be like the tankiest of tank bowls. Like, you have one team who has completely self-destructed. Like, the Raiders have just fallen off a cliff. Like, Josh McDaniels is exactly who we thought he was.
Right.
Like, and that is somebody who is a capable offensive coordinator, but for the love of God, do not put him in the headset.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tankathon said that they have the 3rd overall pick right now, which is shocking considering that they were at like the start of the season, like dark horse Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah. They should have kept what's his face as their head coach.
Rich Bisaccia.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like he 100% deserved to keep that job.
Yeah.
Who knows where they would be if that was the case, but
yeah, this is going to be a battle between two imploding teams.
Oh yeah, and we already talked about the Colts. Like they're. I don't even know if Jeff Saturday, who's Jeff Saturday going to end up taking as his quarterback? Is he going to try and put Matt Ryan back in?
I don't think so. I think Sam Ellinger is still the starter.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not good. This is going to be a disaster game, but I'm giving the Raiders the edge in this one only because their offense is just a little bit better.
They have Devontae Adams. They have Josh Jacobs. They have weapons. That being said, I'm going to take the mystery. Maybe Jeff Saturday's good. Someone's got to be good, right?
Well, the coin agrees with you.
Maybe the coin's good. I'll take the Colts.
All right. Next game, NFC West matchup. Cardinals taking on the Rams.
Are the Rams the worst defending Super Bowl champions ever?
Probably.
This is bad. They have like no offense right now,
Mm-mm.
which is sad. Like basically the only person that Matt Stafford throws to is Cooper Kupp and maybe Tyler Higbee. That's it.
Mm.
Like they made a whole big thing about picking up Allen Robinson this offseason, and Bears fans were just like, nah, dude, Allen Robinson just fucking phones it in. There you go.
Uh-huh.
There it is.
Meanwhile, Cardinals really need to get their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
They have the potential to be. They have offensive potential, but they just kind of just keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Like, I feel like that'll change once Josh McDaniels gets fired, not Josh McDaniels, Cliff Kingsbury gets fired, which I feel like he is on the verge of it.
mm.
So,
That being said, I'm actually going to take the Cardinals.
let's see here. What was the last game? What was the last game that the Cardinals won?
It was
The Panthers. They have lost 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Was it? No, they beat the Saints.
I'm looking at this in the wrong order.
Yeah,
Dang it. Okay, yeah, they beat the Saints off of, oh yeah, the 2 pick sixes from what's his face? Dalton.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the Cards.
All
Like,
right.
they have D-Hop. Cards with D-Hop should be good.
All right. Okay, so Coin has selected the Rams to win.
All right.
All right. Next.
Contrarian.
All right. Next. The McCarthy revenge game. Cowboys Packers.
I have never picked the Cowboys this hard at any time in my life.
They're coming off a bye. Their defense is amazing. Their offense is starting to click up back again. Packers.
Don't
No.
to all that.
The opposite of what I said about the Cowboys.
Oh man, the Packers just look like such trash.
Yeah. It's
And the crazy thing is, the spread is only Dallas -5. You would think that that any team in the league, the Cowboys would be the one that Vegas would like push a little harder than you'd expect.
No, they're not even the biggest spread. Hell, we have to wait till the Monday night game for the biggest spread for that one.
Uh-huh. But at least that one feels warranted. Like,
yeah, somewhat.
Like if this is like, I feel like every time I say double the spread, it comes back to bite me in the ass. But like, I would easily take Dallas -10.
Yeah.
In fact, I might. I might.
Yeah, I agree with you. The coin has false hope and thinks the Packers might actually win against the Cowboys.
Oh man, people are gonna think that we're just like putting through the storyline that the coin is just contrarian this week. But it's just doing that.
Again, I'm using the Google coin flip right off right off the page. Type in coin flip, you get the heads tails things. You say flip again, and it lands where it lands.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
All right. Okay, Sunday night game. Chargers taking on the 49ers. 49ers had a bye. Chargers won the choke bowl. Or lost the...
Chargers did Chargers things.
Yes.
Like choking hazard.
No, they somehow... they survived the choke bowl.
Mm-hmm. These are the kinds of games that are going to get Brandon Staley fired. Like, he is not long for that job. There's so many coaches this season that, like, probably are not going to make it to the end of the season.
Mm-mm.
Like, I can think of 6, including the ones that have already been fired, that probably should be fired even before the season ends. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. That being said, Perna, I think, cursed the 49ers in this one.
Oh. Well, when you put it like that, I'll take the Chargers.
Oh God. I'm still taking the 49ers.
You don't mess with Brandon Perna's Wheel of Doom. You don't do it.
Oh God. I'm still taking the 49ers just in case.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's honestly it's come down to whether it's a curse wheel or a change of fate wheel. So
Right.
Right. So you never know what's going to happen with the wheel. So well, the Chargers are the coins pick, so maybe they see the writing on the wall for that one. All right. And finally, Monday night game. This is the biggest spread. Commanders, Eagles.
Oh boy.
Eagles are the best team in football. Commanders almost beat the Vikings. If not for
the Commanders have something. They're not total dog water. Like no. They're one of those teams that is like right above the teams that are actively tanking. Mm-hmm. Which I think, now that I think about it, the Commanders have been in that position for the last couple of years. Let me check here. Washington Commanders draft history.
Well, Chase Young was 2020.
Last year they had the 16th overall pick. Year before that they had the 19th.
Yeah.
Year before that.
Yeah, 2019 was
the second.
2019 was the year they got that Dwayne Haskins and Montez Sweat.
But yeah, like I'm looking at where they've picked these selections: 16, 19, 2, 15, 13, 17, 22. Like they are locked into the dead center of the first round.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of that has been like trading up or down, but like still.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, Eagles are the best team in football. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Not even close. Like, They are so good.
Yeah, I think...
Also, real fast, freaking Dan Snyder's going to sell the team.
Oh, finally. It was, for how much?
Oh, well, like, it hasn't been made officially yet, but he's actively trying to sell the team, and there's a coalition of, like, Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z and Matthew McConaughey who are trying to buy the Commanders.
Wait,
yes.
Matthew McConaughey wants to buy Washington?
All right.
Interesting.
They're just...
I didn't think his name was in the was in the ring.
Yeah, like, it feels like... It feels like they're trying to get as many, like, noted Washington fans as they can get, so that they can kind of hide the fact that Jeff Bezos is in there and he's kind of scummy. So I wouldn't be shocked if you could throw in, like, say, like, I don't know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in there as well, because he's a Commanders fan.
Oh my God, I just had like the worst joke. I think about Bezos.
Give it.
If Bezos gets the Commanders, they solve the bathroom problem. No one goes to the bathroom.
Oh.
So they solve the poo water problem.
That would do it.
Oh God, I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible for that.
No, I've got a McConaughey one. Like, McConaughey's like does sponsorship for Lincoln Cars. It's called the team the Washington Lincolns.
I think Ford might sue.
Maybe.
I forgot what company Lincoln's under. Because I think that's the Ford luxury car, if I'm mistaken.
That sounds right. But like Washington Lincolns, it's like two presidents.
Oh my God! Wow. Yeah. DC Lincoln.
There you go.
The officials. Oh wait! Oh crap! I was gonna say they changed the name from FedEx to Lincoln, but then you'd have two Lincoln Fields.
Yeah, that's oddly enough. I think that's the Eagles.
Yep, Lincoln Financial.
And we've brought it back full circle.
Anyway, taking the Eagles. Coin is taking the Eagles, finally.
And I'm taking the Eagles. We finally agree!
Oh, the freaking
It took us all the way to the Monday night game, but we finally agree.
Oh my god, that's taking for freaking ever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this little video, distracting you from all the stuff that's going on in the world. Just to let you know, you are loved. Football is here to comfort you and give you heart attacks for other reasons. But in any case, have a good night. Enjoy yourselves, and go football.
Go football.